did end up arriving later. But Shoto then was already there, and I arrived at the hotel. So I told my mom, like, hey mom, I'll take my own bags, but can you take your own bags? Because I need to check in. The first hotel room is the hotel that Numi shares with her roommates. The second hotel room is the room I share with everyone else. And the third hotel room is the room that my mom is sharing with her friend. So when I arrived, I'm like, Mom, I need to check in for my room and your room. So let me do that real quick. And she's like, yeah, of course. So I went up to the front desk. Now here's something that I don't know if Shoto told you guys this part of the story. So I went up to the lobby lady and she was so sweet. She's like, welcome. And I'm like, hi, I'm checking in. There's 2 rooms that I need to check in. She checked my booking number and she's like, oh, wait. Like, are you the person that man was talking about? And I was like, oh, yes. I'm assuming that's Shoto. I was like, yes, that's my friend. Yes. I don't know why, chat. I swear, I'm not crazy. The moment I said yes, she gave me like a look. You know what I mean? She gave me like that look. You know, like that. And I was like, yes, that's my friend, the man that came in. She's like, okay, so you booked this for 5 people? And I'm like, yes, it's gonna be 5 people. And she's like, okay, is anyone else here yet? And I'm like, no, it's just me and him for now. And she's like, oh, when are the other 3 showing up? And I'm like, later throughout the day, I think. I'm not too sure, but for now, it's just me and him checking in. And she looked at me like, a hotel room, eh? And I was like, okay. That's when it dawned on me. I am going to be alone with Shoto for like 8 fucking hours. Like, I didn't think about it. Like, I knew everyone else was coming later. Like, Yuzu was coming in later. And Yusan was joining us the next day. But like, I didn't think about the fact that I'm gonna be alone with Shoto for like 7 to 8 fucking hours in a hotel. Damn, what the fuck am I gonna do with Shoto? The moment I thought about that, guess who came fucking waddling in? The Shxtou himself. Oh my god, Michi, hey! You know how so many people are saying like, oh, every time I meet Shoto, he gives you the biggest bear hug. Like, not to me. Because our first impression IRL of each other wasn't the best. And we only got closer recently because of all the collabs we did. But we ain't close like that. You know what I mean? So it's literally me and Shoto in front of this lady. And we are acting so fucking awkward. Like, Shoto is like trying to look at me and being like, hey. I raised my hand to kind of give a hello. He raised his hand to kind of give a handshake. So now my hand has to like from up all the way down to like shake his hand. He went from down to up. So now we're shaking hands like face level. Like, it was one of those. It was so awkward. So I was like, 7 to 8 hours of this, eh? So we checked in. I introduced my mom. Now, here is yet another second mistake. So my mom was there and I was like, hey mom, so this is Shoto. Shoto, this is my mother. And Shoto was like, hello there. It's so nice to meet you, Mochievee. And my mom's like, oh, you're Shoto. Oh, wow. Hello. And then Shoto gave my mom a gift. Now, here's the thing. Before this trip, Shoto asked me like, hey, do you and your family like pork? I was like, we don't eat it. Like, well, I don't eat it, right? And Shoto is so fucking funny. Shoto's like, oh, is it because it's haram? And I was like, I appreciate it. And I'm like, yes, it is. Technically, you are correct. But it's because I'm pescatarian. But that is true. That is true. So I just said yes. So Shoto gave my mom this really pretty coffee thing. It's like coffee, but it's packed. You know, like it has like a really pretty box. It has a pretty bag. So Shoto handed it over to my mom. She's like, here you go. Like, this is for you, ma'am. And my mom was like, oh my God, a gift for Watashi? Oh my gosh. And then ever since that day, the thought of Shoto didn't leave her mind. I'm gonna tell you what happened recently. This is after the trip. I just got out of the hospital. My mom called to check up on me. She's like, anyways, I drank the coffee with your dad like earlier today. Tasted so fucking good. That Shoto kid, great taste. And I'm like, oh, I'm so happy that you like, I'll tell Shoto that you like this gift. And she's like, yeah, I mean, VTubers are just really charming, huh? I guess that's part of the job. And I'm like, mother, I have never heard you call me charming in my life. So where is this coming from? And she's like, not you. I'm talking about Shoto. And I was like, well, you said VTubers. Last I checked, I'm a VTuber too, but fuck me, I guess. So I was like, yeah, no, Shoto is very charming. She's like, man, what? Has he always been a VTuber? Like, how long? And I made the mistake of I said, oh no, I think Shoto was like a med student. Like, I think he was like working in like a medical field before he was a VTuber. And I said that. My mom literally went, what? And I'm like, yes, I think he was like a med student or he was working in the medical field or something. And my mom's like, what? He is a doctor? I'm like, I don't know. I think. Maybe. She's like, he is charming and he is a doctor. And I'm like, well, he's a VTuber now, but I mean, kind of. And she's like, what? He looks very like fit. And I'm like, oh yeah, he works out. Like he works out almost every day. She's like, what? Like half vomiting, you know? Like, what? He also work out. And I'm like, yes. She's like, oh wait, didn't you guys go to this like facial place and dentist place? I'm like, yes, he likes that. She's like, what? He likes taking care of himself. So it's over, man. It's over. And you know something so crazy? She went to my dad and went, hey, you know Michi's friend Shoto? Guess what he got us? So my dad is over here also equally as smitten as my mother, being like, wow, your friend thought about me. I wasn't even on the trip, but he thought about me. This guy, very nice. Is he single? I knew it. You know, my dad was talking to me. He's like, is this guy single? And I'm like, I don't know, Dad. He's like, you know, a man. I'm gonna tell you this. My dad gave me a pep talk on how men show their love. He's like, you know, guys do these things to show that they want you more than a friend. And I'm like, yes? What do you mean by that? It's like giving their father a present. That is a sign that they are like, father, I want to be with your daughter. And I'm like, is this about Shoto? He's like, yes. And I'm like, absolutely not. Shoto is not like that because Shoto likes himself a lot. Also, I think he likes cock and I don't have. And my dad's like, no, you are a beautiful girl. I'm like, that is the problem. Like low-key, my parents are like softcore shipping me with this man because he got my mother a very fancy... This coffee got some fucking drugs in it. I swear to God.